Hey everyone, I thought this would be a fun video, mostly for myself. I just wanted to kind of talk a little bit about my thought process and kind of the leading contenders for my December daily. I don't know if you're doing that. Leave me a comment and tell me if you're doing a December daily. And if you are, what kind of format you're using, because I would love to know. And I wanted to tell you kind of what was going through my mind as I was thinking about it. And obviously I will have to decide very, very soon because December is fast approaching. So I kind of thought I might do a traveler's notebook insert type of situation, and my pros for that is that you already have, I was going to use, or if I'll do this, I will use a ready-made insert, so I don't think I will be making my own. Although I do have to say that I absolutely adore my little DIY inserts. This is the most recent one that I've made, and these are just so easy to use. So I have to say I am a little bit tempted, but I also know I don't want to use such a tiny format, even though if you are someone who wants to do a December daily but you struggle to do it, I think this is a fantastic format to try, especially because of the size. It's very unintimidating, very easy to fill a page. You can write a few lines, you can stick a few stickers, you can stick a small photo. And also doing it the junk journal way means that, you know, a lot of the pages, of course, depending on what products you choose, will already have some pattern on them. So I do see a lot of advantages in going this route. However, since I have been using these in the last like September, October for kind of daily documenting, I do feel I want to change things up a little bit because I think I will probably go back to this also once December is done as my kind of daily journaling situation. So, but I do think this is a fantastic format and I would definitely consider it if I wasn't using it all the time. So I thought about maybe the larger size, which, you know, if you're using something that is completely blank, I do think it might get, and you're not, I don't know, I have gotten in the habit of journaling daily, so I don't think I would struggle as much to fill a page as I would have, let's say, a year or a couple of years ago. But there's still, I don't know, it kind of still needs a lot of attention if you're just starting with this. Now, of course, you could do prep work and do some embellishing ahead of time. So that would definitely be an option. And yeah, I'm somehow still not really sold on the idea of using a traveler's notebook. If I do decide to use it, I'll probably use either this cover because I love it, although I'm not sure I want to dedicate it for just a 1 month project because I want to enjoy it for a longer time than just the 1 month. And I also have this one that I made myself, this cover, and it was just like a first attempt, so I'm not too crazy about it, but I do like the idea of making my own cover. It was really simple, and I think with just a few small adjustments, like having a bit cleaner edge, I think it's definitely something I would consider attempting again. So this is just a reminder to myself of how much I enjoy this format. This is the one these are the inserts I made documenting my trip to California. I have videos dedicated to that, and I just know how much I loved it. But a trip is still different than daily life. So that's what's bringing me to these two, which I'm thinking this will be the way to go. So this is a product by the Travelers company in Japan, and this is a spiral ring notebook paper pocket. You can see there's a cute kangaroo to I guess emphasize the point that all the pages here have pockets. So on both sides, it's basically a paper folded, so you just get the pockets. These are really lovely to play with. I showed in my Japan haul another one that I used in kind of this format that I used for the ephemera, to put my ephemera during my Japan trip. But I thought this would be actually a nice orientation or size for a December daily. And I think the fun thing about it is you can very easily decorate it. There's kind of, you know, this area to decorate, and then you could put so many different things inside: photos, tags, receipts, I don't know, just, you know, ephemera, memorabilia, that type of thing. So I do really like the idea of this. You know, the pages are already there. I don't have to worry about that. And I could play with all kinds of products that I have on hand to just fill in the pocket each day. So I really like this idea. However, on a recent weekend trip to Slovenia, which is very close to where I am in Austria, I picked up this book from the flea market, or no, it was a used bookstore, sorry. It was a year and a half, and I just really loved the color and also this detail, and actually also this one. If anyone watching speaks Slovenian, could you do me a favor and tell me what this means? Because if it's something weird, then I don't know if I want it on the cover, even though I can't read it. So basically what I did, I took out all the pages. I can't read Slovenian. It's not something that I have any use for. I'll probably tear out some of these pages for future junk journals, but I just, you know, tore it out very straightforward. And then I have the cover left, and what I did was I added some duct tape. I have this gold duct tape, which I absolutely love. So I just added kind of 2 strips here on the spine. And before I did that, I did stick down some pattern paper just to cover this. But I do really love the spine. So I'm kind of thinking I'll attempt to do a little, I don't know, vintage. That's the problem with red nail polish. Look at that. Look what I did. I must add a sticker on top. And so yeah, so first thing I glued these pattern papers, which are from the Winter Joy collection by Pretty Little Studio. It's an older collection. I have it in my stash. I really want to use it for this project. And yeah, so I added this duct tape after I glued these down, and then I punched these 3 holes on the spine. It was absolutely not a problem, which was surprising. And I used my crocodile, and then I added 3 eyelets on each side. And then I put through this gold, I don't know what this is called. It came like this. I found it in my local store, elastic cord. So I just put the rubber through in a way that I really like this kind of design or of binding, I guess. So on the outside you just have a little bit of the thread showing, and then inside you basically have 4 of these straps. And the plan is, I'm thinking I'll do 3 inserts that are going to be kind of junk inserts because I do want to play with, you know, all the papers that I have, and I have so much stuff that I keep putting aside for junk journals and keep, you know, hoarding for junk journals. So I want to use it. And yeah, so I'm thinking I'll do 3 inserts, try to do most of the prep work as I'm creating those inserts, and then when the days fly by, I just have to add, you know, whatever it is that I want to add. So that is my plan. As for products, I have the other papers from this collection. I want to use them, but I also want to use kind of other papers. I have here some products from the recent Your Creative Studio kits. I have those unboxings on my channel, and I would like to use it. It is a bit, you know, the style of this collection from Pretty Little Studio is really different from the vintage vibe of these products, but I'm hoping I can somehow combine it all together and try to make something that is kind of, you know, unique in style. We'll see how that works. But yeah, so this is what I'm going to use. I plan on using. I don't know how this will work out. I've never really tried it. I have done December Daily in kind of more traditional scrapbooking format, I would say, with a mini album and page protectors. And honestly, it was, I don't know, I didn't enjoy the process as much as I hoped I would. A couple of times I didn't even complete the project. So that is the plan. I will try to share with you also the process of making the inserts, because I think that's kind of fun, and you know, you can already use a bunch of stuff and really get yourself motivated and maybe plan a little bit ahead of leaving space for journaling, leaving space for photos, maybe making some cute pockets. I would like to add stitching because I really love stitching in my junk journals. So I can play a little bit, but also not commit to every detail of this. So I can put in as much work as I want to. I also want to mention, and I should have said that at the beginning of the video, I will write this below so it's very easy to find, that I am doing a sort of collaboration with Barbara from 49Dragonflies, and the collaboration is just in the sense that we're both doing this project and we're scheduling our videos so that you will have a video to watch almost every day of the week, which I think is really fun and motivating, and you can hopefully, you know, follow along and journal along with us. So she will be posting on, I want to say Tuesday, Friday, and I think Sunday, and I will do Monday and Thursday and maybe Saturdays. We'll see how it goes with my schedule and everything else I have going on. So yeah, I hope you will join us. Please subscribe, hit the bell, ring the bell, and I'll see you soon in another video. Bye bye.